Good morning, Burton family. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2024. And guess what, scholars? It's March, so that means we are celebrating Reading Month as well as Women's History Month. So many amazing things we get to learn more about this month. This week, a couple things about our school news. We're going to have SOAR assemblies today on Monday to review our big idea of mindfulness, as well as, we'll have a fun competition. On Thursday, we have our popcorn sales, and on Friday, we'll be dressing up in our cozy gear for Reading Month. So every Friday in March, you get to dress in your PJs or other comfy, cozy clothes and snuggle up with a good book. So we'll be doing some reading on Fridays. I hope everybody has an amazing week. We need you to show up each and every day. Let's jump into the rest of this week's school news. All right, scholars, it's attendance talk time. Last week, we took a slight dip in our attendance, down about 1.5%. for a total of 87.1%. We're so close to 90%, we gotta push it up this week. For our grade level winners, in third place was second grade with 89. In second place, we had fourth grade with 91%, great job. And in first place, we have our Burton Scholar Leaders, fifth grade, with 93%. Scholars, we really gotta push this week to hit our 90% mark. We did have a lot of classes that did that for last week. We had Miss Booth's class, Miss Chambers, Miss Krondyke, Miss May's class, Miss Mason's class, Miss Pierce's class, Miss St. Germain's class, and Mr. Colton's class all hit 90%. And a huge shout out to our trophy winners from last week, Miss Pierce and Mr. Colton's classes. You both had 100% satisfactory attendance. That trophy's coming your way this week. Let's make sure we're here each and every day. All right, scholars. Now we're going to talk about our Lexia Challenge winners from last week. I know a lot of you were really pushing yourselves to do the best you could do with your Lexia Challenge. In kindergarten, we had Christian from Miss Pena's class with 42 units. In first grade, we had Aiden with 57. Wow, Aiden, you worked really hard last week. In second grade, I'm going to give you two shout outs because they got into the 70s. We had Sammy with 71 units and Allison with 72. Way to go, Krondyke's class. In third grade, we had Juan from Miss Gilbert's class with 41 units. And in fourth grade, we had a two-way tie with Bianca and Honesty with 24 units. And in fifth grade, we had Lisbeth again with 60 units. Way to push hard and work hard on that Lexia, scholars.
Hi friends, Miss Bianca here. Mindfulness, the intentional act of paying attention.
Ooh, and that is such a great definition because this month's big idea is how to practice that mindfulness. We're going to get some examples from some people here in the airport. They're also on our SEL team. Here we go. All right. Hi, Miss Jackie. How do you practice mindfulness?
Oh, when I practice mindfulness, I think about those different senses that my body has. So my touch, my taste, my smell, my listening, right? So I like to think about when I'm eating, how something might make me feel when I'm eating. Like sometimes I eat something really yummy that makes me dance a little bit. Sometimes it makes me go yuck.
Great job. Let's get some more ideas how we can practice our mindfulness.
Hi, Little Red Hawks. One of my favorite ways to be mindful is to go for a walk around my neighborhood and think of try to find all the red things that I can find, and I call it my red walk. Or sometimes if I'm feeling like I want to do a green walk, I do find all the green things in the walk, and it helps me just to take a minute, look around, get a feel for my space, and reconnect with my community.
Oh, great ideas. Let's get some more.
Hey guys, when I practice mindfulness, I like to think of leaves on a string. So I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out, and I'm thinking about all of the things that I need to let go so I can focus on the moment. And I pretend those are the leaves. I place them down the stream and I let them flow away.
That's a really good one.
Oh, I love it. We're going to get one more over here from Miss Jamie.
Oh, hi, friends. Okay, so when I practice mindfulness, I like to think like a birthday. So I take a deep breath, like I'm going to blow out a candle, like before I blow out a candle. So let's pretend it's our birthday. I will take a deep breath, and because I'm blowing out the candle on my cake, and then I'm going to take another deep breath, and then I'm going to blow another candle. I do that 10 times, and that brings me right back to a very safe and comfortable space. Bye-bye.
Thank you, scholars, for listening to all those ideas, and we're going to learn more throughout this month as we practice mindfulness. This week's Burton Staff of the Week is the one, the only, Mr. Meir. Mr. Meir, we appreciate so many of the things that you do to help make our Burton community feel like a family. And we want to give you a huge shout out for all your hard work that you've done over the years to help support our athletics. I know basketball is a little bit different this year, but we really appreciate the practices that you've held and that you're supporting us on Saturdays. Thank you, Mr. Meir, for all that you do. I hope you have a wonderful week, and congratulations on being this week's Staff of the Week. Scholars, this month is March, and throughout the month we will be celebrating March's Reading Month. So we'll be decorating our doors to represent some of our favorite books, as well as having time to read, and we'll even have a Spirit Week to celebrate March's Reading Month. So lots of fun activities planned for this month. We're going to have lots of guests in our classrooms to do some reading. I hope you really take some time this month to find a book that you love and enjoy and do lots and lots of reading. Scholars, I want to give you two huge shout outs. One shout out is for your participation in our Black History Month presentation and celebration last week. Stay tuned to the end of these announcements for some fun pictures from our celebration. Also, last week you may have noticed I was out of the building for a couple of days. I was in New York City learning more about what we can do to make our Burton community the best that it can be. So there'll be a couple pictures in there from that trip as well. So thank you so much for all the hard work that you put into last week. I appreciate both our staff and scholars for making things happen even when I wasn't in the building.